Hello. I am playing some nonograms today on my stream, and I'm very excited. We have this one here already started. I'm just moving my chair. And this is, I think it was a black Nyan cat. So I just thought I can finish this because this is what came up automatically when I opened the website. And I hope everyone's having a great day today. We'll do a coloured one after I finish this. I can't imagine it's just going to take me that long. Just looking at it, I mean, yeah, it's almost done. I think it's just the easy steps now. You can see just these little sections. You won't stay for long, but not leaving immediately for once. Yay! Okay, thank you for coming in to say hi, Aishka. I appreciate you spending the time that you can. And hello, Lumelia, Eisen, thank you for popping in. If you're already gone, that's fair enough. Hello, Alina Clem, and hello, Solo. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm quite tired today, so I really didn't want to do it, but I'm glad I am. You know, I always tell, half the time I swear for my streams, I'm like, I don't want to stream, and then I have the stream, and then it makes me so happy to stream, and then I realise that it was the right choice for the day, and I'm just lazy. So, I'm here, it's fine. What's everyone been up to today? I've been working on my video. It's taking a long time. It's a lot of rendering. My computer fans are going like crazy. Ah, that's because I've got Blender open. That is not very smart. Let me close that. Don't run Blender while you're trying to render a VTuber. Not render, just have a VTuber model tracking and moving. Not a good idea. Oh my goodness, my poor laptop. How's everyone doing? Do you still remember who you are? Of course we remember who you are, Ishka. You've been here for a very long time. Would we suddenly forget you over the space of a weekend? I don't think that would happen. That would be concerning. I mean, you're always there to say hi anyway, even if you can't stay long. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to forget you anytime soon. You're like, yeah, okay, maybe Lumelia doesn't know. Maybe that is an issue there. But the majority of us, I'd say, people who've been here for several streams and well, I mean, yeah, sometimes I guess a lot of people probably do miss it because you tend to pop in at the start, don't you? And then you're gone. That's fine. Cat. Hello, cats. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. You are a cat indeed. That is true. And you own many cats. Oh my goodness. This was supposed to be a Stardew Valley stream today, but as I put in my community tab, we had to change it very last minute because Eltran had plans that he did not foresee. I don't know if he wants me to talk about what they were, so I won't. Maybe he'll discuss it tomorrow. I don't know. That is up to him. Meow. Meow indeed, cat. Very meow. Okay. This is a cat, actually. Funnily enough, cats. This nonogram is titled Black Nyan Cat, so it's a black and white Nyan cat. It's you. It's a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, I speak cat language now. I don't, I'm sorry. I can't communicate with you, furry friends. That's what you now will call my furry friends. Is that what we call animals? I don't know. I think my head's quite big today because I had to, I don't know if you remember, last time I did a drawing stream, I resized everything at the end because I gave up on the drawing and started talking about rubbish. Obviously I didn't have it saved. Well, not obviously, but I didn't have it saved. So I've had to just kind of resize it and hope it looks okay. So I think my setup's a little bit different now. Vieus speaks chicken language because of our model. I mean, I do. That is true. I could get out chicken Vieus, although I find that it's not the most interesting thing to look at on the short streams because there's not really much else going on, especially when I'm doing some nonograms. It's a big thing for a short stream is it needs to be a bit more expressive, and VTuber models already have their limits for expression. I really should sort out some toggles. I have the power to do it, I just haven't because I keep working on my videos and stuff and then just end up forgetting about it. Can you speak chicken too if you get a chicken HGO model? Of course you can! Exactly, that's how it works. That is how you get the power. You just need to get a model. You didn't know you could ping yourself? Yeah, you can. When you type someone's name in the chat, even if you don't at them, it highlights it for them, which is quite an interesting feature they decided to add. But it seems to work for everyone. Let's all get a chicken model. Yeah! Everyone should go hire vt on Twitter, on VGen, you know, wherever you find it. YouTube even. Twitch. And you should all get your own chicken models, and then we can all be chickens. It'll be great fun. Also, if you remember that chicken parody song I wrote ages ago, I still want to make that. I will make it happen. And part of the plan for that is I'd like to get some of the people who have chicken models to kind of have little cameos as their model pops up, because there's gonna be lots of chickens. But we'll see. But you never know. If you go get a chicken model, maybe you'll get to cameo. And if you know Yoshika, you think the joke got lost somewhere. Yeah, they do know. We know you were joking, Lemelia. I was just going along with the joke. And it was very obvious. You said you were, it's fine. Is this a 4? This is a 4. So yeah, this one will be finished pretty soon. You can see it a lot on the smaller version of it. It's a bit more obvious that it is a cat. You can see the face. This should be an eye. We need to make the eye come true. Come true? Not come true. No, do not consume the chickens. Does you accept payment in nerdy ramblings? No, she accepts payment in Australian dollars. Which obviously you can convert from whatever currency. If you can find a way to convert your nerdy ramblings into money, then maybe so, you know? Maybe you could make some nerdy rambling videos on YouTube, get them monetized, turn that into money, then buy one. That could be a solution for you. Vius, are you trying to get me to model chickens? What do you mean by model chickens? Are you going to make them out of clay? Or are you going to 3D model them? Or simulate a model of chicken? With some data? What do you mean, Numelia? You not consume the chickens, cat. Very bad. That's like eating meat. You don't want me to be eaten. There'll be no more Vieus streams. And I know you come back a lot, so you must like them. Do not eat the chicken Vieus. Do not eat human Vieus either. That's even more horrifying, honestly. Unfortunately, you live in a country where one can't get monetized. Really? I didn't. Is that really a thing? I didn't know that. Maybe you can get monetized. Maybe you can get affiliate or partner or something on Twitch. Maybe is that an option? Do they have it there? You guess you have to start a business in Australia. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there'll be another way. Maybe you can like become some kind of podcast host for some news company in your country, and then that'll be how you end up making money from your nerdy ramblings. If you're wondering how they would do that, the answer is politics. That is so strange. Okay, I guess there are some countries where that happens. Let's be partners in crime. No, not partners in crime. That'd be bad. You mentioned once you know how to do live 2D models. Oh, that's what you mean. So it's the way you phrased it. I was like, you're gonna model it. I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to a live 2D model by saying they're going to model the model. Because usually that's what you would use for something that's more 3D based, like clay or 3D modeling. I don't know. So I was just confused for a moment. But I understand now, so it's all good. And please do not commit crimes. If you do, don't tell me about it, because I will have to report you. That'd be very bad. That'd be very sad, you know? Let's see. Oh, I think this is it. There we go. Yes, that is our black and white cat. Obviously, it was already mostly done. Doesn't really look like one, does it? I guess it kind of does. You got, I'm not sure, these hands and the tail, not hands, paws. It is a cat, yes. You have been doing 3D models. Oh, so you have been doing 3D models, right? That makes more sense. Thank you for telling me that. Let's have a look then. So I want to do a coloured puzzle if I can. I'm not sure if it tells you. If you click on the, oh wait, coloured are these ones, aren't they? Hello. Really respect, good morning, happy beautiful smile, happy life. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, happy evening actually for me, but good morning to you. I hope you have a wonderful day today, Dadiana. Yes, it's a cat, Lemelia. I'm gonna scroll a bit further down because we're on the 5x5. We want some. I like doing around 20 by 20. It's pretty good size to get done in a stream when it's coloured at least. Could do something a bit bigger. You know what? You guys have been talking about cats. Let's do a kitty. That sounds like fun. I think that could be cool. I'm gonna start with this red because it's very simple. Like that. Looks like Lego pants, like underwear. That's just the Lego underwear the shape. Oh my god. I've been playing too much Lego Lord of the Rings, and I'm going to be playing it twice this week. So if you like that, that'd be great. You're from, I guess you mean India? No, I don't, unless India is a place that I haven't heard of. Happy princess. Thank you. You've got some very positive emojis. You seem like you have a lot of positivity. Yay, kitty. Yeah, it's a kitty. It's a cat. Okay, this looks pretty weird. This looks like a fate. There's the eyes and the smile. But the smile's made of Lego underwear. Oh my god, I'm just gonna fill in more of this because it looks quite cursed right now. Oh my goodness. Wait, no, this isn't 11, this is 12. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12 goes up to that. Alright, that'll be fine. You guys like fish? Because, you know, my next video, as I have been talking about, I gave a little hint to it on Twitter, has some fish in it. That's not the whole video, but it is my favourite part, arguably. Yeah, probably my favourite part of the video is the bit with fish in it. I'm very excited, but it's taking a very long time to edit. It's so complicated. Oh my goodness. I made a strange decision between deciding to become this kind of content creator because, yeah, being a VTuber, you can make regular VTuber videos, but no, I decided I had to make videos in Blender that take hours and hours and hours to animate. Why did I decide to do that? I make some questionable life decisions, but here I am, so, you know, I'll do it. Just gotta get on with it. Yeah, Twitter you didn't see? Yeah, that's fine, Amelia, that's fine. I use Twitter to post things that I feel like aren't really worth people's time on YouTube or something. My name is Vieus. I'm not really a princess. I'm just an adventurer, you know? You don't need to. I'm not a princess. That's not my character. No, no, no. You give a rating of 6 out of 10 catness to the image? Oh, thank you. Okay, we're doing all the cats today. Yeah, Black Nyan cat and then cat. It's not Vieus with a Z. Don't confuse people. Vieus with an S. Well, thank you so much. Can you calm down on all the compliments? It's a bit much. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm not a virus either. Oh my goodness. Let's see. This does not. Oh, there's a black in this side, which means I can cross out everything down to that. Yes. Oh, wait. Look at the bottom here. Look at all these just straight, really long sections of this colour. I can fill in a massive chunk. Hello, Olivia Rodrigo fan. I can say that, yeah. How are you doing today? Are you having a great day? Views? Actually, funnily enough. So the username Vieus, sorry, is on, it was claimed on Twitter before I made my Twitter account. I have the YouTube account URL. That's mine. But I don't have the Twitter one, so I'm VS5. The 5 was because it kind of looked like a second S. I don't know why. Oh, you're Sweet Star. I remember you. Oh, I see. Nice to have you back. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome. What were they saying? Oh yeah, so the person who has the username VS on Twitter, they actually, I think in their bio, they say that it's actually pronounced Views for them, so they chose to pronounce it Views. I didn't, but for me it's pronounced VS, so, you know, obviously my name, that my made-up name that I chose myself, has multiple pronunciations out there. I don't own the one on Discord. That's the annoying thing about Discord, because I could have claimed it, is I had the option, when I got the ability, you know when Discord changed all the names for the what am I saying? Oh, when Discord changed all of the Discord names from the numbers at the end back to just just the letters, and that's all it is. I had the option of changing it to Vieus with my account because I think my account was probably older than the person who did claim Vieus. But I've been on Discord for so long, I've been Blue Shades, and I really wanted to go for Vieus, but I had to keep Blue Shades because that would make me so sad. I'd had that for years and years and years. So, you know, I had to give up. I hopefully that my second account would let me do it, but it was gone. It's already gone. It's not the end of the world, it's just a bit sad because it was there. It's okay. Sorry, please take care. Okay, beautiful. Why are you sorry? What? Yes, I will take care. It's all okay. Your name is pronounced however. Your name is pronounced however. Oh, I get it now. Alright, sorry, I'm so stupid. I was like, Aishka, it's pronounced however. No, you mean you don't mean literally the word however, you mean however you like. Right, I get it now. So, well, you're the only one with blue shades now. That is true. I am. I claim that for myself. And now it's originally I was kind of going to go for shades as my surname, my VTuber, but now it's kind of blue shades, you know, keeping the whole Vieus blue shades. So just, you know, think that VTuber law changes over time, that's all I'll say. But yes, it's Vieus blue shades these days. Cool, so. Vieus, you need moss? You need to make some moss soup, cats, then. That's what you need your moss for, isn't it? I know you. That's what you're gonna say. Oh my goodness. The Manian cats were the story behind your names. What's the story behind Aishka? I think you might have told us before. Isn't it a made-up word? Didn't you say that it's not a real word or something, and you made it up? Or am I thinking of someone else? I'm not sure. Because obviously the full version of it is something like... Nope, I don't know what it is. Something like ski. I don't know. What are you colouring? It's not a colouring. So this is a nonogram, which is a Japanese puzzle thing. And you look at the numbers and the colours, if it's a coloured one. Sometimes they're black and white. And you have to count and place together where all these colours would go, looking at how many numbers there are of each colour. And this monogram was under the cute section of their categories, and it was called Kitty, so it's a cat. It should be nice, it should be cute. I hope so. It's under the cute section. If it's not cute, then it shouldn't be under this section, and I will have to complain to no one, because there is no... Well, why would I complain? I mean, it's a free-to-use website, so I'll take what I get. Honestly, it's great. I can't believe this website is free, though. I'm really shocked they don't add any adverts on the side of the screen. You'd think there'd be an advert right... You can't really see my mouse, but you see my mouse here. On the right, here, I don't know why. I'm surprised. You'd really think they would add some adverts, but there's nothing there, which is quite nice of them, but I'm not sure how it's financially valuable. I've said this multiple times before on streams, but I don't know. Now you get it. Yeah. It's a fun thing to do. I do recommend them. It is made up. I'm surprised you remembered that. Shueski is supposed to sound like a vaguely Polish surname, but spelled as if it's a German one. It doesn't have any meaning behind it. Yeah, I do remember that correctly. Nice. You like the name Lumer. You got the name from one of your fave manga, but you changed the name because you're a bit tipsy and typed the name wrong, so it stayed like that. Oh my god, I love that though. That's just such a silly little start of your name. My name comes from, I've said this before, it comes from World of Warcraft. It used to be a character I had, but the blue shades bit, I don't actually know where that came from. I think I just liked the colour blue, and I just spent ages trying to find a fun combination of words, and that's just what I went for. And that was my Discord. That is an awesome story. I love it. Oh, you're referring to cats. I've not read that one. The story behind my name is that I had one cat back in 2015, you think. I thought, oh, well, that's perfect, cats. You know, now you have much more than one. You have a lot. There's 12 in the house if you include yourself, and you are a cat, as you say, so maybe so. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's add in this 12, 9, 10, 10. Look, I can't press my mouse. My mouse is kind of broken, and it has been for years, but I can't be bothered to replace it. Oh dear. Cats, for every cat you have, add one more A in cats. They'd have to add a lot of A's. Oh my god. That would be one long name. It's fine. Alright, this goes here. Yes. So, you know, things are happening. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have a drink while I ponder on what's to talk about next. Oh yeah, so I was just thinking, what was to do with cats? When I was younger, even though I'm kind of scared of cats in person, I'm not that scared, but I don't like it when they come near me. I find them cute, that was my point. And my dad used to sit there with me on his computer, I think, maybe on his laptop. And he'd go on Google Images and just search up cute cats. And then he used to sit there and we'd scroll through every image. And he'd just do a silly voice, just saying what he thought the photo suggested the cat was thinking. And it was so cute. I loved it so much. It was like, I'm very hungry today. That cat's being mean to me. Okay. I kind of forgot my dad did that until just now. That was so sweet of her. Oh my goodness. And he did it so many times. I used to ask him to do it as well because I loved it so much. Oh my goodness. For every cat you've ever had, maybe? How many cats have you had in total, cats? That's a good question. You've been thinking since the beginning of the year of getting a really cute cat keyboard, but your current one still works. And after 5 years and it cries, like, maybe you should then. If it's crying, I guess you mean it's kind of broken. Maybe you should get a new one. I don't know. It is up to you. I mean, it depends on what your budget's like. If you have the money to spare, then do it, sure. But if not, then probably shouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't get one until it broke completely. Because I don't tend to really buy things based on how they look. It's more just what they can do for me. I really like the idea of decorating my room and stuff, but I never bothered to do it. I just have an assortment of things that aren't put away properly, but are kind of, and I know where they are. It's not ideal though. You did exactly that. Oh, that's so cute. You did that too. I mean, that sounds so cute. Would love to hear that. Yeah. I can't. I don't have any recordings or anything of it, unfortunately. But it's very cute. Maybe one day, no, this is probably never going to happen before you get excited, but maybe one day we can convince my dad to come on the stream and just sit there for an hour doing that. Should get him a model and everything just for that one time. Oh my goodness. He'll be like, I will take you, this is imagining I have enough money to do this one day. I'd be like, I'll take you on holiday if you do this one stream for my audience because they want it so much. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh my goodness. Cats. Without counting a dog. Well, a dog is not a cat, so that is bad. I see. That is a lot of 8. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. Right, let me use my mouse to help me keep track. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cats in your life. That is a lot. Wow. You guys really love cats. That makes sense. Considering your name, yeah, it definitely makes sense. By the way, your dear fellows, you graduate formula on June 27th. You have your last exam and will thus be free in 2 days. Yay! That's very exciting, Aishka. I hope you are very happy once that happens. I'll be happy for you. I hated being at school myself, so I understand. I really didn't. Thank goodness, exams are so painful. I'm glad I don't have to do those anymore. Oh my goodness. Yay indeed, Lumania. It's great. Alright then. Let's see. I'm just looking where I can fill in. I suppose this is all crossed out. Yes? Okay. Thanks. Yeah! What kind of subjects are you studying? Is it just a bit of everything right at the moment? Or are you doing a specialised course? If so, what is it? If you want to tell me, you don't have to, of course. You do not edit to anyone. I cannot talk, you guys. The serious problem. I thought I'd get better at it by now, but I get stuck with my words so many times. My communication skills, maybe one day they'll get better. But I was gonna say, I don't know what I was gonna say. Actually, it's gone. Never mind. Get sidetracked and then I forget what I'm talking about. Carlo stole your chair. Oh no, that's one of your cats, isn't it? Oh dear. You should get backup chairs. Get chairs for all of your cats and yourself, and then you'll never have this problem. Oh god, just all the cats in the room. Sit on the floor, peasant. Yes, sit on the floor, peasant. I'm trying to say it in the poshest way I can, and it didn't come out very well. Let me try again. Sit on the floor, peasant. Yes, Lumania understands how it must be. My goodness. I used to have some really posh friends when I was growing up. I don't know. Not in terms of them coming, not as if they were upper class or anything. It's just the way they spoke. Like they had some really posh accents. And because of that, my family would make fun of me because I picked up half of it from them. And yeah, that was not how my family talked. Okay. I like variety of accents. It makes the world more fun. I like the way I talk. It's all good. Tomorrow you have a test on social anthropology. Why can't I say that? Anthropology. That's it. Yeah, there we go. Social anthropology of the origin, and that subject in reality is basically an info dump. On the 27th, you have to write a small essay thing. What are you studying if you're doing social anthropology? Oh my god, I cannot say that word today. Anthropology in the area. That seems so specific. Doesn't that just mean how people talk to each other in like the East? What a weird way of phrasing that. I don't know. What is with people and weird and unnecessarily fancy terms for describing something quite simple? It's quite a common thing. I don't get it. Like, why do we need multiple terms for the same thing? Just to confuse people. Like, wait. I don't know. Cat in the box. Yes, Solo, the cat in the box. It's like has a bunch of things in the body which have names, common names that everyone calls them. But if you actually look in medicine, they don't call it that. They call it something else, which then means doctors have to use language that we understand as non-medical specialists instead of the language that they have been taught in their studies for no reason. Like, why did multiple terms exist for the same thing? I don't understand why they teach multiple terms. It just makes life more confusing. It's unnecessary. I like having synonyms, which you can use in different scenarios, but it doesn't make sense to have two names for a body part, and one's only used for medical things and one's used for everyday life. I don't know. People talking to each other would be a subfield of linguistics. Which one depends on what part of the people talking you were studying. Interesting. Oh yeah, you talk a lot about linguistical stuff, don't you? Maybe so. Apparently I can't speak my languages very well. Yeah, see, there you go. I struggled to even say that. Maybe I need to take a lesson on talking. Maybe I should. I don't know. Are there lessons to help fix lifelong difficulty to communicate? I don't know if they're in. Vieus don't lose your English skills. I'm trying, they are fading. I just not like I have another language to back up with. I don't think I talk to people enough. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should just start narrating everything I do all day if I'm alone. And then I'll just get better at speaking about things. I don't know. Maybe it's the pressure. Cinnamon? Why did you bring up cinnamon so that? Cinnamon does sound nice though. What the hell is that? Pneumono ultramicroscopic volcanomiosis? I said that wrong. I missed the co. It's phoneconiosis. Let me say that again. Pneumo ultramicroscopic volcanoconiosis. Something like that, right? I can read. I just struggle to articulate my thoughts. I think that is the problem. I mean, yeah, I don't always I'm not the best at reading out loud in the world, obviously, but it's not the main issue, I don't think. Saying long words is not the issue. And I understand what things mean. I don't know. It's the weird thing. I think in my head in words. Yeah, I still can't put them out into sentences. You said that you can't speak multiple times before, but honestly, you've never noticed that your speech is very unintelligible as a non-native? Hello, debunked user. I did not notice. I'm so sorry again. I hope you're having a great day today. See, I did. You blend in. You blend in so well. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I think my speech is intelligible. Yes, it does end up becoming sentences that make sense. It's just I get stuck and then I have to repeat words multiple times because I struggle to put it together properly. But it comes out eventually. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Maybe I'm actually better than I think I am at talking. I don't know. Just self-criticizing. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's perfectly normal. People stutter all the time. Yeah, but I feel like I do it more than most people do. And I think I always have. I don't know. It's not even really stuttering. It's just my brain stops working and it doesn't know how to form the sentences. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a bit slow. It's some sort of name for clay and lung disease. Huh. So that's what it means. I did not know that. I guess that makes sense somehow. I'm not sure why volcano is in there though. That's that is a strange inclusion. I'm not. I don't know, maybe someone thought it sounded cool, but then something in lung disease does not sound like a cool thing to make sound cool. It's very uncool. Lung disease is very sad. Yeah. You had a good time talking about that? Okay. There's a Tagalog Vocaloid song with that name? Really? Why? They're just singing about lung disease then? Is that what you're saying? That's awful! That's a strange topic. Unless, oh, maybe that person had lung disease and they were talking about their experience with it. Oh, includes volcanic ash and dust. That makes sense. That does explain the words in it. It's not just someone thought it'd be quirky. Right, yes, that makes sense, yes. Oh my god. It's fine. Use the term as a YouTube tag? My god, someone should, and then every time they pop in, I'll just become a master at saying that word. I'll be like, hi, you my ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. How are you doing today? And that'll be me every stream. Oh my god. That's not even my thing to say all the long names. That was what Yufu does. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, you guys, we were talking about chicken models earlier. She's doing a stream tomorrow, I think. Yes, tomorrow. But it's at like 4 AM my time, so I don't know if you guys will be awake either. Maybe some of you will. But yes, she's streaming. She's streaming again. Yay! I'm very excited. I do like watching Yufu. You'll be awake. Good job, Solo. I won't. You go support Yufu. I won't be able to. Hashtag Ian VTuber, hashtag VTuber, hashtag pneumo-ultrascopic. Come on, I can say this. Pneumono-ultra-microscopic silico-volcanoconiosis. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. You're a nonograms addict? Is it targeted at you demographic? Yeah, sure, why not, Karen Flakes? How you doing? Welcome! I'm having a great day today. We are doing a nonogram. This is going to be a cat. It looks a bit scary right now because it's kind of... It has a severed head and then just a bit of a torso. It's fine, we'll fix it. But yes, I love nonograms. Hopefully you do too. I noticed something today. If you search on Google, and you can try it if you like, nonogram VTuber, I come up. I'm like, it has 4 suggested videos at the top. 2 of them are me, and the other 2 aren't VTubers. So... I have accidentally become the nonograms VTuber. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that, but it's true. Yes, nanogram VTuber. Maybe so. It's not really the main focus of what I do, but I do them fairly often because I just find it entertaining. I find it relaxing. It's basically my version of doing a just chatting stream. Because I'm not confident enough to do one without something to do. And I can do this and talk somehow because I've done it so many times. I'm just filling in the squares. That's the one. Nonogram VTuber on the resume. My god, yeah, if I applied for some kind of agency, I could be like, what? And they'd be like, one of the questions could be, what accomplishments have you achieved so far in your content creation journey? And I can be like, if you search nonograms VTuber on Google, I come up. I am the nonograms #1 nonograms VTuber. Such a strange accomplishment to have. Oh my goodness. You'll include that in your next post you upload? That's cool. I hope you enjoy doing that. We just make it about it. My goodness. I feel like I should make a video on that thing now, just to force myself to say it 10 times. Yeah, I'll just talk about what it is. Maybe it can be a YouTube short. Have you ever heard of pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis? I said that slightly wrong. And he's like, wow, this thing here is this thing because does this. Just put nonogram, nothing else, no context, just nonogram. I don't know. I feel like they need a bit of context, unless it was that famous that you just instantly know. You hear the word nonogram, and you just think Vieus. Yes, that is what it is. My goodness, that short alone would take hours just to pronounce it right. It probably would. It probably would. It's fine. I would be a master of pronunciation for that word though. And no. Oh yeah, the word pronunciation. I found out recently. So, I have a friend who, it's not her fault, but she spent quite a big amount of her life in America. She doesn't live in America anymore. And she told me that I was pronouncing pronunciation wrong. And, apparently, and if you look it up on Google, it will be like, yes, it's pronounced pronunciation. But accents are a thing! And it's not actually wrong after all. It is a thing that several people, that is the way that a lot of people do pronounce, as pronunciation, and I will die on this hill. It is a valid pronunciation of pronunciation. But I do say pronunciation now because I just ingrained it in my head. And I'm not... It's okay. I won't change it back anytime soon, but... It's, accents are valid. If that's how you've always... Everyone around you said a word, I think that counts as an accent, Yeah, it's language prescriptivism. And I don't... It's just sad. Like, what's... Pronunciation is wrong. That's what a lot of people told me. That is, honestly, if you look it up on Google, it will come up with pronunciation. But pronunciation is a valid way to say it. And I was lied to by the internet. My goodness. What else did you say? But it would be interesting to... Dragon Ball Z is a more faithful pronunciation than Dragon Ball Z. I know that as well, because in Japanese it's Dragon Ball, well, obviously it's not exactly Dragon Ball Z, it'd be more like, I don't want to do it because it'll sound a bit, I don't want to sound racist. But yeah, they say it with their katakana spelling, and they say Z, more like Zeddo. So it's much more, yeah, it's closer to say Z. And therefore, I will always call it Dragon Ball Z. And I'm happy to do that because I'm English and, makes sense. Why should I conform to the Americans with their American dub, Just like with pronunciation, which I now always pronounce like that, but that's fine. 12, 13, 14. What's Z Fighters? I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't think I've heard of Z Fighters either. Huh. I don't know what that is. I guess it's something that has a similar thing that's happened to it, but I wouldn't know. The main group. Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't actually seen any of that show. I've just heard of it. Talked about a lot. That would make sense. Clearly, I know nothing about what happens in that show. Other than that, they're trying to find some magical balls, right? Because they're the Dragon Balls. Yeah, that would make sense. They think they give you superpowers, or maybe they make you in charge of everything. It's something like that. I don't know. And I know there's a lot of screaming and crazy power-ups. It's probably not for me, honestly. As much as I like screaming and crazy power-ups, there's a little bit. I don't like the art style very much, to be honest. I don't know. It's never been so very appealing looking. I don't know though. There are some shows which I've watched where at the first I didn't like the art style. For a lot, it was very difficult for me to start Mob Psycho 100, but now I actually do like the art style. So I guess it grows on you when you like a story. But I don't think it's for me. If people say to spell something a certain way, it does not trigger rejection in another native speaker. It's a valid way to say to spell the thing. This is a view held by linguistics since like the 20th century. Yeah, I agree with you, Aishka. If you're not the only person who does it, and if people think that's okay, if people don't see anything, if there are a group of people who all say it the same way, basically, and they don't think it's wrong, then it's a valid way, and that's part of that area's accent. And people should not be correcting each other. It's just destroying accents. I mean, accents are already fading because of the internet, we're all, if you look at the south of England, it's all becoming very similar. It's very sad, but I don't know, I've talked about accents. At least Xenoblade 3 pronounces Z faithfully, but that's because it's British already. Ah, that would make sense. I haven't played that game. I've heard of it. That's good. That's good. They're using faithful pronunciations. That's good. I don't know. Accents are so fun though. I don't know. It's gonna be sad one day if we lose a lot of accents, which we will. We will. It's like how, so from the area I'm from, there were traditional accents of what people from here used to sound like, but it's dead. It's just completely dead. There are no young people who talk like that, and that's very sad. But there are recordings of it. It's just a shame. Yule a week, you call the letter W we? You call that we? Really? I have never heard of that before. That is very unusual. But if that's genuinely how you say it, and that's how it's said by people around you, then that's fair enough. And maybe that's in your language? Could be, actually. Because you're not from an English-speaking country, right? So that would make sense. You said you weren't a native speaker. So maybe that's just how you pronounce W. You looked away for 1 second, where are we? We're on Earth. I promise you are not on an alien planet, Slovenia. Probably, unless you are. Maybe you're an alien watching it, tuning in from space. But I'm on Earth. We're still doing this cat. It's looking more like a bit more of the head is appearing slowly. I don't know. What else do you want to know? Does that explain? Have a great drink. Xenoblade cast with accents in mind to signify regions, like Welsh actors are the cat people. They have Welsh accents. That's so cool. I love Welsh accents. They sound so. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of accents have stereotypes, but in my mind, the stereotype of a Welsh accent just makes it sound so kind. I don't know why. It's just the way it sounds to me as someone with my accent. And I love them. I love Welsh accents. They're so nice. I didn't really hear many Welsh accents when I went to Wales last. I don't know if I was just in the wrong area of Wales. Or maybe there was just a lot of tourists there around me, so I didn't really hear them. I don't know. You misunderstand accents. Language constantly changes, and be sure that eventually new ones will appear, even if the ones we die out have. Well, yeah. I do know that, Ishka. I do. I know that new accents will form over time. But I'm pretty sure over time, because of the internet, we won't have as much variety in our accents as we used to. Because people will hear people from all over the world all the time. It just won't be, you won't be secluded as much for a more distinct accent to form. That's what I mean. That's what saddens me about it the most. If the accent from in a small area was changing to a different accent from an also small area, then that's fine. It's just a bit sad that there's less variety over time, you know? You're from Mars? Oh my goodness. What's it like on Mars, Lumelia? That sounds very cool. Have you seen any of our little robots that we've sent up there? Have you waved at them? Yes, don't be shy. You can come out on their camera and give us a wave over from Mars. We'll be kind to you. Give us a peace offering so that they don't think you're an enemy. Though the prominent cat girl in Xenoblade 2 was a tsundere. Okay. I guess that would break this perception of a kind accent. Kind of? I don't know. I'd love to see that. A Welsh tsundere. You don't get to see Welsh accents very often in media, honestly, and that's so cool. That they have it in that. I really want to see that now. The influence of variety new thing. We can't say how it affects variety. Yeah, that is true. We don't know. But that is my prediction. It's not based on much, but that's what I think is going to happen, Nisha. Yeah, I do not know, but sure. Whatever you say about the Welsh accents, that's probably true. Thank goodness. We love them. They're great. I love accents. They're so fun. My accent is quite not common sounding, I think. There's a lot of people with a very similar accent to me in my country. 6, 7, 8, 9, which is useful for, like, job discrimination stuff. Not that I've been able to get a job. Maybe it's not then. Maybe, I don't know. Sorry for rambling, you got carried away. That's okay, Ishka. That's okay. It's fine. We like rambling. This is some rambling streams all the time. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this stream, I wasn't prepared mentally for this talking for 2 hours straight, you know, today. Well, I was kind of, but I thought I'd have a bit more to talk about because I was going to be playing Stardew Valley and obviously that changed, so I appreciate any help, any topics, you know, it's all good. I am happy. Thank you. Let's see. It's coming together better. It is getting so hot in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna die tonight on stream. If it ever becomes 40 degrees and I'm meant to be streaming, don't be surprised if I cancel. Pardon me. Because I think my computer might actually explode in that heat. I don't know, it just sounds a bit risky. At that point, maybe I will get air conditioning. I don't know. I think I was on holiday when it was 40 degrees in the UK, and I think I was in France, which was probably hotter actually. Goodness. But I think I was in a place where you could cool down because we had a really cooling house, which was okay. I have to go now by Vieus by chat. You've had a great time. I hope everyone does too. Yeah! Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad you had a great time. I'll see you another time. Bye bye. If it heats 30 plus degrees, you just evolve into a blob of water. Oh dear. I'm guessing from sweat. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I would not want to see that. It is crazy to me how the variety in how much people sweat just because of their genetics. Like some people, you'll see their faces and they are dripping actual streams of sweat and their face looks really wet with drips everywhere. And then other people, it's barely anything. It's so strange. I don't know. But then those people must struggle a lot with overheating because sweating helps us cool down. That's the whole point of it. So, it's strange. But then they don't smell as bad because they don't sweat as much. So I don't know. There's positives and negatives. Depends what you like more. If you move to a cold country and you don't sweat much, though, anyone does though, then you're probably fine. What is that? It is a nonogram silver comet. Hello, by the way. Hope you're having a great day today. It's going to be a cat eventually. You can kind of see the cat forming here and here as well. Yeah, we'll get there. Hello, Hazel. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I'm trying to make a cat. It's working out. Have you done anything interesting today you'd like to tell us? Anyone this is open to, not just Hazel. Because I like hearing about your little stories. It's quite entertaining for everyone, unless it's sad. Although I try to keep we try to keep positive topics. Otherwise it becomes very depressing. Let's just stick to more happy things, yeah? True for some, when they sweat they also burn calories. Well, everything you do burns calories, I believe. Like you burn a lot of calories just existing, like thinking, keeping your body working. That's where you burn most of them. Positive topics. Exactly so though, we like positive topics. Yeah, we definitely like positive topics. That is a 13, there we go. I'm still sad because this cat is beheaded. Where is the connection? We need to fix the line in the middle. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can actually draw this line here. That's good. It will finally have some connection. My eyes just did that thing. You know when, I don't know if this is common. I don't know if everyone does this. I'm sure some of you do. But you're just trying to look and then suddenly your eyes decide to go left, right, like this. I don't know if the camera picks up very well. But it's just... It feels weird when it happens, and I don't know why it happens sometimes. I just lose control of my eyes and they go left, right. I'm like, whoa. Positive topic. Your cat found out that glass exists. She's been attacking it. She's around 15 years old. Oh my goodness. Don't let your cat attack glass. What if it shatters and then it cuts them? I'd be so sad. No, don't. You should probably get them away from the glass. I don't know. Unless it's really, really thick glass that doesn't have a chance of breaking. Because obviously that does exist. You know, you get those walks on mountain ridges where it's just a glass bridge. They look terrifying, especially with the fact that they decided to add animations on them where they look like they're cracking. Whoever designed that is evil. Why would you do that? It's so strange. Oh my goodness. Today you completed the grand goal of sleeping. So impressive. Good job, defunct user. I'm proud of you. Sleeping is very important. So good. I wanted to get more sleep today than I did because there were a bunch of work people making a lot of noise outside. As in road work stuff. Oh, that's great. I wanted to sleep in today, and then because I've been really tired recently, and then I was waking up early by that, and I couldn't really get back to sleep because it was also too hot, and I just cried inside. If the glass broke, then you're concerned. Oh my goodness. You're fine. As you said, you already went to court today and you're therapy. Oh, with the I don't really remember what you said, but I do remember that you said something happened, and we all found it very disturbing, whatever it was that your therapist said. I don't really remember. But I'm glad they got sued, because I know that it wasn't a very good thing. So, that's positive. You know, 'cause she started hating on you and stuff. Yeah, I do remember that it was, that she did something that wasn't very nice. I just don't remember the details, unfortunately. The pet ferrets will last the year, and if they acknowledge their babies, if not, they will kill the babies. Yeah, I've heard of that sort of comment. I've seen that before. It's quite sad. So if you are a ferret owner, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure that if your ferret has babies, accept them. Make sure that you touch them and say that you accept them as babies, and it's okay because they see you as the leader. So that's very important. You remember that AC for 5 months? How hot does it get where you are, Silver Comet? Because I don't have AC at all, and I wish I did. It's so expensive to have air conditioning though, isn't it? How do people I know it's really common to have it everywhere in America, but how is that affordable? How can they... I guess you make it affordable because in some parts of America it just gets that hot that it just has to, but wow. Tampa. The lake was so hot it was drying up. Oh my goodness. What is Tampa? I'm gonna look that up. I've never heard of that before. Maybe I'm being stupid. Tampa. Oh, it's a place in Florida. Alright, I'll look what the temperature's like there. Alright. It's probably about the same as it is here, temperature-wise. That is really hot. My goodness, I understand the pain. I was saying to I think I sent several messages today on the Discord server just being like, it's too hot! It is too hot. Please, someone turn down the temperature of the world. You know, can we stop global warming, guys? Can the viewers of my chat all become politicians? And all of you can make policies, please, to change global warming. You know, make it stop, not make it happen. Please, yeah, you know, that'd be great. Say less. Yeah, exactly. Go for it, you monk user. I believe in you. You'll do great. Make sure you put in some laws for it. Say that. What are you saying? Say this. That cat looks like your sleep paralysis demon. Oh my goodness. That's not good. You have sleep paralysis demon? That sounds terrifying. I'm so glad I don't. I would never be able to sleep again. Oh my god. I think my brain uses sleep and dreams to fulfill my wishes, while also taking them away from me. It's like sometimes I have superpowers, but they don't work when at the most critical time in the story of that world, when you really need them to work. It's strange. As you can see, Ferret see you the group leader. Yes, they do. New life goal? Oh my goodness, yes. Go change the climate policy so that we have a colder world. One, two, three. You can barely get 8 hours of sleep with just the heat, but you get enough. I'm glad you get enough sleep. It is painful. Oh my god. I really don't like the heat. I can't cope with it. I get heat exhaustion really easily, as I've said before. And it's not fun. It's just being sat there, feeling sick, and the only thing you can do is go to sleep. And it's so hot that you really don't want to go to sleep. Not heat stroke, sorry, heat exhaustion, I mean, not heat stroke. I don't think I've had heat stroke before. Vieus hasn't entered your dreams yet? I will. I will be in your dreams soon enough, Solo. If you watch enough of me, I'll end up there eventually. If you make me most of what you think about, it's inevitable. Maybe you won't do that. That's probably a bit too much of Vieus. I wouldn't blame you for not doing that. Hello, James Bailey, by the way. Hope you're having a great day. You had a conversation with someone about dying. They're saying if you're trapped in a situation where you're going to die, trying to break out is stupid because you'll die. They say it's what okay. Dying is bad and not very nice. We'll go with that. 8 hours is luxury. That's not luxury. 8 hours is part of what you should have to survive as a human being, unless you're an elderly person, because they don't really need as much. Um, but yeah, that's like the average amount you should have as a person. If you're not getting that, then it's not that it's a luxury, it's that you're not getting the bare minimum of what should be given to that you should be allowed to have that much sleep as a human being that should have proper rights. That would be very sad if you don't. You drink cool water, tolerate it? Well, that's good. Speaking of, I'm gonna have a cup, not a whole cup, some of my drink. Phoenix, Arizona is sitting at 89 degrees, 98 I mean, and it feels like 104. I'm gonna look up what that means. Because I do not know Fahrenheit. 98 degrees. That's 36. Oh my god, you are dying over there. Good luck. good luck, TikTok user. Oh my god. I know that the UK gets really humid, which makes and our houses aren't built for the heat at all, which makes it unbearably hot here when it is lower temperatures. But still, that is 40. It feels like 40. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Good luck. I hope you survive. What else are you gonna say? Actually, wait. You have dreams where the streamers and YouTubers watch show up in your dreams? Not really. I think once or twice they have. Not a common thing. But I feel like if you made someone, if you were so parasocial that you made a YouTuber your entire life, they probably would. If that's all you're thinking about all day, they'd end up in your dreams. It's just inevitable at that point. I don't know. I don't like I've met some people in my dreams before. It was weird. I don't know. You slept 2 to 3 hours because your stupid sister was watching some goofy 9-year-old play Roblox all night and it's almost in full volume. Should I say? What the hell? You should have complained to someone. If you've got anyone you can tell about that, maybe some parents, like or carers that you can be like, my sister is watching YouTube at 3 AM or something. Like, do you have no one you can tell? It's awful. My goodness. You read? I think it was deleted. James Bailey. I'm sorry. And it's 10 PM. Yeah, you should probably try and go back to bed. I don't know, Hazel. Welcome back, Corin. Thanks. I hope you're still doing great. Not sure if you told me if you were, but I still hope you are. What I said there was not wrong. Oh my goodness. Is that? Oh no, that's not finished. Now it's finished. No, it's not. Okay. What have I done? Oh, the 3 at the bottom isn't filled in. That would be why. You're taking a shower. Very nice. Now you're nice and clean and you don't smell funny. I like that. That's very much appreciated. We do not need to all be smelly. Speaking of, I should definitely have one of those tonight or tomorrow. Or I will be very smelly. I've decided I'm going to start taking cold baths because I don't have a swimming pool and it's too hot. So that is my solution. Swimming pool at home, you know? Oh my goodness. You work at 4 in the morning, usually work at 6. Oh, that's so early. Good luck. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for you. I hope you end up okay, James Bailey. That's awful. Now you've lost your gamer powers? You haven't lost your gamer powers. You've become the ultimate gamer. The gamer that actually cares about not smelling. Not that all gamers smell. I promise you they don't. Please don't take offense to that if you don't shower very often. Well, if you do, then just go clean yourself. If you can afford it. If you don't shower very often because of genuine water insecurity, like you can't afford the bills, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. Please, I understand. It depends on the situation. You don't know how to say a name, but you don't know why you gotta go in for. It's James Bailey. That's what it's the person whose name you can't read. I think it's a made-up language they made with their friend, and it's James Bailey. That's how you pronounce it. You've met quite a few stinky gamers. I don't think I've met many people who are distinctly gamers in real life. I mean, I've known people who play quite a lot of games, but they didn't smell that bad, really. And if they did, it wasn't from a lack of showering, it's just their natural smell. Because I'm not, as a it's just a little fun fact about me, I guess. As a person, I don't really like people, just the way people smell in general. It's very rare that I will not mind how someone smells. I don't like getting very close to people because I don't like how they smell. It's fine though. I can still spend plenty of time with someone. It's just I don't like giving people hugs very much, that I don't know. I don't like how they smell. And I wish I didn't mind, but it is a real problem for me. Oh my goodness. And I really don't, yeah, I don't like the smell of most perfumes as well. I think I just don't like strong smells on people. Oh my goodness. Things like one of the worst ones though is any kind of men's deodorant or antiperspirant stuff. It always smells horrible to me. I don't understand the appeal of that smell. It just doesn't smell good to me at all. What is this cat? It looks like it's got boobs. Are those paws? I'm so confused. What is this cat? What is it? What? I hope those are paws. Me too. Oh my god. You said, now you're not losing forehead flicks? Wait, what? I don't know what the ranking. You versus the X, but what spray meta would have been legendary at Smash tournaments, of course. Ah, yeah, sorry, yes, that is the one place. Actually, that is the one, I do remember now. I went to a smaller convention once that was at a hotel in London, and yeah, they had a gaming room and it didn't smell very nice in there. So you're right, I found the smelly gamers there. Fair enough. I don't like the smell of I don't know, is gasoline the same as petrol? As I know that they are genuinely different words, but I'm not sure if it's... Huh. Well, I don't like the smell of the petrol station, if that's what you mean. They are the same. Okay, they are the same thing. I wasn't sure if they were actually just slightly different products that we put in our cars. I don't like that smell. It's not nice to me, no. I'm gonna continue. This is a very strange kitty, I don't understand what this is meant to be. You prefer neutral saturated smell, so smell cancelling is post overpowering. Mint is great. I don't mind mint so much actually. Mint's fine. I guess I'm just so used to it from toothpaste and stuff. Hilda. I want to do Hilda. I like that shit. It was cute. I'm not sure if this is really Hilda. Hilda, blue hair. No, I don't think that's the Hilda I'm thinking of. Never mind. Oh my goodness, on the Lego. Oh, could you Hatsune Miku? I'm doing Hatsune Miku. I've decided. Sorry. Right, this is the next coloured nonogram we're going to do today. I decided without you guys because Hatsune Miku has my hair colour, and obviously I had it first. I didn't. I am older than Hatsune Miku though, so technically, I should have had it first. Oh my goodness. Your Talkie replied to how are you with Cucumber? Yeah, I've heard of that app. Well, it's an AI. AI still has some flaws. It'll get better eventually, I suppose. It's just how it is. Maybe it was trying to be silly. Maybe some people responded well to that. It's all just based on conversations people have had with it before and data they've put in. So somewhere from some data, it thought that was a good idea. That kitty had some nice boots. I wasn't even sure what they were at that point. You don't mind the smell of manure? I don't either, to be fair. I don't really mind the smell of farms and like farms of animals and the smell of the poo there and anything, because I've spent a lot of time at farms in my life, as I used to work on a community farm when I was younger, every week, and we got some produce back from that. That's what it was. It's a community thing, so you show up at least a few times a month and then you get some rewards for it, but you have to pay, so it's like it was a bit of fun. My family did. And yeah, I got very used to the smell of animal poo. And I don't actually mind it at all. It's not bad to me. I don't know. And then I've also been to things like there are some places that are owned by things like English Heritage and National Trust that have farms on them. And I've been there quite a lot, and also that got me used to the smell. I don't know. My parents unintentionally probably got me used to the smell of animal poo. Oh my goodness. What did you say? You love Hilda? You also have professors who... Are you studying something like animation? That's so cool. Oh, wow. Himmel is from primary with blue hair and pronouns because him/me. I'm so confused. I have blue hair. I don't know. I know who that is because I have seen a few more episodes of that show now, but I haven't seen many. I really should go watch the full thing. I just haven't done it. But I know it's meant to be good. Like, people liked it. I wasn't that keen on it, but I will give it a proper go eventually. Just to see what it was about. And I really like the opening, so that's positive. Community Farm, yeah! Has anyone seen Eltron? I don't know. Have you seen Eltron? Where's Eltron gone? I don't know. Eltron's mysteriously disappeared. He's alive. I know that. But where is he gone? I don't know. Maybe you'll see him tomorrow. Did you know that you wouldn't sink in lava? You'd be less dense in lava. You'd float on top and it wouldn't be pretty. That's, that makes sense. It's, it would probably look disgusting, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Alright, thank you for the information. That makes sense, yes. I haven't really thought about what would happen if you fell into lava. Yeah. Okay. You're in an industry drawing program to get into illustration, but the program is also for animation. That's really cool. Wow, okay. I almost did something like that, and then I didn't. I have been thinking about doing some kind of online degree or something in something like illustration, because they do exist in the UK and they're cheaper than regular ones. Because the in-person one I was doing for graphic design was not for me and I really didn't like it. I do like the idea of studying that kind of subject. I think the place I went just wasn't for me, and I'm kind of stuck in a hole now where I can't really get references to apply again. So I'm just like, so maybe I will do an online one. We'll see. I have been seriously considering it. It would take, and it'd be part-time, so I could do it over many years, and then I'd get something out of it at the end. I don't know. I'm not sure what subject I want to go for. It'd be something creative, maybe illustration or maybe animation, not animation, maybe something more general, like, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where it's like, there's a term for something, it's similar to graphic design, basically. I don't know. I'd think about it. Pharaoh becomes a comedy manga if you know German. Just a random place on the map is called Door. Oh, that is peculiar. Well, a lot of, anime, not anime, what am I saying? No, anime, I did not mean to say anime. A lot of British town names, I don't know about, I'm sure it's the same in most countries. It's village and town names are, if you translate them back into English from Old English or Norse, Old Norse, or whatever language they come from, they don't mean much. They just mean something like John's home. It's very simple. No, not digital art. I'm not thinking digital art. It's like, no, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, it's a name for a very similar course to graphic design, but it includes a bit more like illustration and stuff. Can you name one woman for one like? You want me to name a woman? Vieus. I am a woman. If you want me to name another woman, I can name you. Best of a VTuber. Just saying. I'm a big fan. But if you want like a non VTuber woman, I can do that too. Who should I choose? Who's a cool woman or an interesting woman? Millie Gibson. She plays Ruby Rose in Doctor Who. There you go. Vs is a woman, mind blown. I know. My goodness. Sussex? Sussex isn't a city, it's a county, unless it isn't. Maybe it is in some place. Is that a city in America? But in the UK, Sussex is a county name. I don't know. As a character in Fire and Court that just means bad? Oh my god. There are some strange names out there. VS is a woman. VS is female. Oh my god. VS is female. Isn't Sussex also a city name? I didn't think Sussex was a city. Let me have a look. Sussex city. No, I don't think it is. I don't see anything talking about a city called Sussex on Google. So I don't think that's quite true. I don't know, you probably just got confused. What's this called? River. Ah, so this is River. How big is River? I know. And the thing is with the river names, especially at least in UK, as I know most about the UK. There's so many of them that are just called the River Avon. Like, they don't even have different words for river. They have the same river. Oh my god, which just makes things confusing. And then you have to be like, well, which River Avon are you talking about? The one that is in this part of the country. Oh my god. I don't know why that person asked me to name a woman. It was so strange. Oh wait, you said for like, fair enough. Did you know that you own the Did you know own that the retina behind your eyes converts light into electrical impulses that are then sent to the optic nerve? I mean, I think so. I think I knew that. You just explaining how eyes work? Okay. Sure. Hey Vieus, how's the female Vieus? The female Vieus is doing great, and there is only a female Vieus. Chicken female Vieus doing great as well, as I've heard from her. My goodness. But Ubo is bad though. They kill you in the night and run with your money eyes. Oh my goodness. You should be careful then. If you meet someone like that in real life, run. Run. You cannot fix them. Just run. My goodness. Sussex is a wonderful city. You can name in current times? I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of sad. So there used to be a Wessex, a Sussex, and I don't think there was a North. I think there used to be. Oh, yeah, it's Essex. Essex is the east version of it. But yeah, Wessex has disappeared. That's kind of sad. I know it used to be a really large kingdom. It's not really a county. That wasn't that disappeared over time. Where's the Nothix? Nussix? I don't know. It doesn't exist. Did you see your dragons? Trying to politely ask in the title you needed. I don't know. I saw something you drew. I don't know, Hazel. I'll have to have a look after the stream. I don't know. If you say something at the end when I'm saying goodnight or something, then I'll remember and I'll have a look. Did you at me? Because if you want to show me something on YouTube you've made, if you put at Vieus, it gives me a notification, then I will be able to find it. I don't know. You have to see. Stuff is kind of so that got lost in translation. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Fixing them would be hot, but whatever is wrong with them is hotter. No, no. That crazy people are crazy. They're only good in fictional scenarios. If you really do meet someone who has the kind of things that people obsess over that need fixing, just don't. Just run. You will cause yourself so many problems. You'll get into drama. And go, no, not crazy people say no. Don't do the cat in the box. If England was named after the Saxons instead of the Anglos, it would be called Saxon. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Do we have anything left named after Saxons? I don't think we do. I know there's like East Anglia, which is named after the Anglo part. Interesting. I don't know. ADC King Sexfish? Oh my god, if we did though, we'd probably have a different word for the other meaning of that anyway, so I don't know, maybe we wouldn't. It'd be strange if we did though. Oh, Sussex is derived from Saxon. Oh, that would make sense. Okay, fair enough. Don't meet you in real life, you're only slightly crazy and you scare yourself. Okay, everyone stay away from James Bailey, they're crazy. We do not stay away from crazy people. They're just crazy, you know? When I say crazy people, I mean people that like think killing people is okay. That's a real crazy person. So stay away from them. Space 1, space. No, space 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, put them in. I'm doing this. What is this again? I don't actually remember. Oh, it's Hatsune Miku, isn't it? I forgot what I was doing. That is fine. That's the right sense. I was having a conversation with my brother the other day. I don't know really what we were talking about. It's something to do with kings. And my brother thought that Harold. Oh God, what's his name? It's Harold Godwinson. That's it. he thought that Harold Godwinson's name was Harold Saxon, but that's the name of the that's the name that the Master takes up when he becomes Prime Minister in Doctor Who. And he was convinced that they just happened that they just had the same name, but they don't. Oh my goodness, that was funny. No goodness. Yeah, keep it to video. Hi, Vieus. Oh, hello, Nanga Chimera. I'm so sorry, I didn't say hello to you properly. How are you doing today? How, as an English person, what are your thoughts on the right to bear arms? Well, I know that not having guns commonly in our country, I'm assuming you mean guns, because that's what the right to bear arms means in America, right? Assuming that's what you mean. I'm sorry if I've misassumed here. Yeah, it's not, having guns not being very common in the UK means that we don't have lots of shootings. You know, we're generally safer from being shot because barely anyone has them. Yeah, we have the right to have knives, but you can only have a certain length in public, and we don't have the right to bear literal bear arms. holding bear arms around with you just casually. Yeah, sure. But the rate of knife crime isn't particularly higher than any other country that has guns, as far as I'm aware. It's pretty standard. So it's just one less way of killing people really easily, and I think that's pretty good. It's unnecessary. So that's pretty good. I think most people in my country would agree. We're happy with the way our law is about that. Keeps us pretty safe. I don't know. Makes school a little bit less scary, because I know it's very unfortunate that that is a real part of life in America. That's terrifying. Yeah, without guns, gun crimes go down. That's only half the statistics, but it's important to realise that. Yes, they do go down. Gun crimes do go down without guns. But obviously, it's very difficult to get rid of them once they've been established in a country. I mean, it'd be very difficult to recall all of the guns in America because it's already been a thing for so long. Like, you can't just suddenly ban them because people will already have them and the problems won't go away. But when you don't have them widespread in a country, it's nice if we can keep it that way, you know? You have rights to rice? We all have rights to rice. If you buy it, that is. You know, if you bought the rice from the shop, it's yours. It is Hatsune Miku, yes. I'm not Hatsune Miku, but this is. My goodness. Speaking of Doctor Who and Xenoblade, did you know that Jenna Coleman plays in Xenoblade as a party member? That's cool! She played Clara in Doctor Who. That's so cool. No, Solo, do not steal rice from a shop. That is bad. Some cities in China, they usually end up with the worst crime rate. Yeah, America is a strange country. I don't understand the culture very well. You know, I know it's very different, the way people are. The way politics are is very different over there. They're just the general opinions on independence and having rights to do what you like. It's all quite different, and it has its own set of issues, so I don't know. I'm just moving because I'm trying to keep cool and I'm too hot. My goodness, you won't get into that topic. It's a landmine topic. It's a very complicated and sensitive topic. Yes, it is all very complicated and sensitive, unfortunately. But yeah, generally speaking, I think guns are bad. Do you have a license for that toaster? I don't really ever use a toaster. My mum has one, but I don't use it. So we do have a television license. Yes, I have one. We pay for our television license because we do watch BBC News, so we need it. Because that is the law, apparently. Not apparently, it is the law. I don't know. It works. It's not really ridiculously expensive, I guess. And yeah, I do use BBC iPlayer to watch Doctor Who as well, so I am supposed to play it, so I do. You like talking about other countries other than America? It's much more enjoyable. Yeah, I like talking about my country. But I like hearing about you guys' countries as well, especially when you don't come from somewhere I know about already. It's quite interesting. What else you say? You like talking about... No, I've already read that. You're getting knives in real danger in the UK since political developments over the recent years? Is it? I think I'm like living under a rock then, Corin Flakes. I haven't really particularly heard about knife crime going up. You sure? Like, it's not that common, really. I mean, yeah, you hear about stabbings every now and then in London, but it's not really that widespread an issue, I didn't think. I don't know, I've done this wrong by the way. No, it doesn't fit. How have I... one short. No, focus. National channels really making the money? Yeah, they do. Although I think the BBC has some funding issues at the moment, and they really rely on certain shows and programs to make the money for them. Because, yeah, Doctor Who, they're always like, we need this to do well, because they're struggling. My goodness. BBC News will always be popular, I think. It's a very useful news resource in our country. And they're meant to be neutral, usually. So that's good. Who's your favourite Doctor? My favourite Doctor is Matt Smith, and which is the 11th Doctor. Well, technically it's like the billionth, but you know, going on the traditional numbering, the 11th Doctor. And then after that it would be Peter Capaldi, which is the 12th. Those are my top two. I really like them for different reasons. One's really fun. One's really got some really cool emotional moments. He's such a different character. And I love Peter Capaldi as a Doctor as well. It's so good. But Matt Smith is for the nostalgia and the childhood growing up with thing, and I can't ever get over that, you know? I irrationally like Amy Pond for way more than most people because it was just what was on TV when I was younger, and I really, really like it, and every time I watch it, it makes me cry. Gonna have a quick drink. Just like in America, the media overblows problems. Whatever can be done to get those ratings up? Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I haven't heard of the knife crimes going up a lot. Like, I don't think it has been overblowing that particular problem. Maybe it has been in other countries that have been talking about the UK, but at least from what I've seen, and I do watch the actual news on the TV quite often with my mum, just because we do that while we eat our evening meal sometimes. I just haven't seen that happen. I haven't seen it been talked about. I don't know. But stay out of dark alleys and fight. It's best hide in the house, never go anywhere except work. That way you won't get nabbed. That is true. But yeah, I think it's okay to leave the house. Just take someone with you, you know? It's always safer to take someone with you when you go somewhere. It's a bit awkward sometimes going alone in public anyway, which is kind of sad. But I don't like being alone. I don't know what to do when I'm alone. I don't think I could ever go to a cafe on my own and just sit there and have a meal. That would just be too awkward. I'd rather stand outside and eat it, then people don't have to look at me. David Tennant and Peter Capaldi, but Shooty Gatwa might take third. That's cool. I like all of the Doctors, to be honest, that I've seen. They're all great, all of them. Well, I'm not so keen on Jodie Whittaker. She wasn't given the best scripts. Absolutely not. What am I saying? No, I'm being too polite there. She was not given good scripts at all. But, you know, I still wasn't that keen on her acting. I think I'm in the minority there, because most people will say it was the scripts only, but I don't know, I just didn't really like the way she did it. It just didn't feel right to me. She did deserve better writing, but it wasn't my cup of tea, I suppose. I don't know. I just didn't like the way she called everyone fam. It was so cringy. Oh my goodness. What did you say? That way there can be two missing people? Well, the idea is if maybe one of you will get kidnapped and the other one can run away and tell everyone what happened, maybe. You know, or you just look a bit more intimidating if you're not on your own. You know, it's harder to take down two people than it is one, which is why staying in groups is good. So if you can, go in a group somewhere. Especially if it's an area where you've never been before. I don't know. What else did you say? You have guns, you'd have to bring someone with us? See, that's disturbing, then that's your thought process. That is very concerning to me. You know, you should not need guns. You're scared of other people who might have them, but I'm not scared that someone's gonna have a gun when I go out. I'm just scared they're gonna kidnap me. Yeah, you went to kill deserve better. Oh, I've seen that. She's a billion old. How do you do, fellow kids? I know, that's what she felt like. And I mean, she probably acted the way that the script told her to in that sense. I don't know. Sorry, Hazel, I have seen Lockwood and Co, but I haven't seen Lock and Key, and I did enjoy it. It was good. Usually alone. Oh no, Stilo! I'm so sad to hear that. But yeah, that's why I said if you can, it's safer. But obviously, a lot of the time we can't be with someone, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. What she said. It's the name. Change it to your name. Oh, that's fair. Your name is solo. Yeah, that means on your own. If someone wants to nab you, but bringing another person isn't going to help, they're going to plan around you. Yeah, but if it's like, I suppose maybe so. I don't know. It is what it is. Just keep an eye out. Try not to get kidnapped. Make yourself look intimidating, and don't just have your wallet dangling off your bag. Someone will take it. Yeah. I like to keep mine somewhere where I'm always kind of holding it. Especially if I go to London, at those train stations, honestly, keep your eyes on stuff. Like when people come to talk to me to ask us questions, if I'm in a London train station, I just kind of say sorry. I'm busy. I'm running out of time, even if I'm not running late, because I'm scared they're gonna maybe they've got a friend who's gonna pop up behind me and just try and take my money. I know that maybe a lot of them are just asking for help, but you don't know, and when you're on your own, and it's scary. I don't want to risk it. They should go. I don't know why they approach people on their own. Because if you are approaching someone on your own, it's scary. They should go approach your family, and then it's not so scary. I don't know who Liam Neeson is. I'm sorry. Your stream's unrated. You have 1K. There's only 10 to 20 people in my streams. Yeah, it is what it is. A lot of my subscribers came from that one video I did, which was what I learned from 500 subscribers. Funny enough. Which was understandable, I guess. It was quite a popular trend at the time to be like, how will I've learned from 500 subscribers, so I did it and it actually worked, and I was quite happy with that. But I feel like a lot of those people didn't really stick around, unfortunately. So that's why my number is higher than my view account might be. Which one? The what I've learned from 500 subscribers, cats, that's what it is. I don't know. There's a main character in Zebra Blade 3 Future Redeemed who says stuff like fan, but he has a London Roman accent. Well, yeah. I still don't like hearing the word fan personally. I kind of find it cringe no matter what. I don't know. That's just me, maybe. I've never been able to find the Roman accent. Not that. Like, what's the word? Like, consider it seriously. It just sounds strange to me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's bad of me to say. What's a video? A video is a form of media. It's when you have moving pictures on a screen in succession, basically. And it creates the illusion of movement, and it makes it look like it's really moving, but it's not actually, it's just pictures. That's what a video is. What else you said? You'd rather not leave it up to chance for other people. It's best to have a backup robot on the back of your car so you can evacuate to the capital. Okay, James Daly. Sounds a bit paranoid. I don't know. You need a shirt that says I'm a billionaire, I am with billionaire, points to person beside me. That would be pretty good, maybe. I think that would make sense. I don't know Liam Neeson, I'm sorry, from taking Ki-Jong Jin from Star Wars. Main character in Genesis? Let me look them up. So I don't really know actor names, so I probably did know who that was. Yeah, I have seen that person before, sorry. I've seen them in stuff, I just didn't know what they were called, that's all. Depends on what definition of... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Who do you think is smarter, SpongeBob or Patrick? I don't know. I haven't seen enough SpongeBob SquarePants to answer that question. I know I watched it when I was younger, but I don't really remember much of what happened in it, so I don't know. I don't remember the context. I know they do silly things and that people say they relate to Squidward a lot, but I don't remember much of what happened in the show. I don't know. We just didn't watch the TV channel it was on very often. I mean, when I say we, I mean me and my brother. I don't know. We were always watching CBBC and it wasn't on there because CBBC is owned by the BBC, and it just did its own kids programs, which are great. There were so many good programs on there, which is why we watched that channel. And it was a bit better for slightly old kids, I guess. I don't know. It's a bit cheeky in it. I don't know. I don't think anyone says it's a bit cheeky. I hear people... I swear, there's this phrase that that people like to say sometimes, which is the words cheeky Nando's, but I'm pretty sure everyone says that ironically. I don't know. When he says fam, it's very naturally unserious. Oh, okay, fair enough. What about Curious George? Yeah, I don't think we ever watched Curious George. I don't remember that ever being on TV. I've heard of it. I've seen pictures of it, but I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it was. Maybe it was on TV. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But if I did watch it, it was when I was very young, and I don't remember a lot of programs when I was really young. I remember the ones from when I was about 8. Other ones. Is Cheeky Nando's what the segment in British? No, Cheeky Nando's. So Nando's is a spicy chicken restaurant chain. It's massive in the UK. It's everywhere. Yeah, you basically just order chicken and you get different levels of spiciness on it. And yeah, it's just talking about that. It's like, do you want to go for a cheeky Nando's? They're asking you if you want to go to Nando's. That's all it means. It's not what you think it is. Paddington the Bear, Winnie the Pooh. I have seen Winnie the Pooh. I remember I used to really love Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why. I have this giant piglet soft toy I've kept all these years. It's so lovely. I remember when it was bigger than me. It's not anymore. Nowhere near. But it was one time bigger than me. And it's lovely. I love my piglet. Paddington, I've seen the films. I think I was too young to watch the TV show because I think that was something that came out when my mum was younger. I think we used to have one of the books. But they're not very big books. They're tiny little books. They're not novels. They're just some picture books with some things like Paddington went to the zoo. Paddington was sad because this thing happened. So Paddington did this. Do you actually use knackered? I don't. But I've heard plenty of people say knackered. It's not an unusual thing. But I don't think it's something that I would ever say. I don't know. Depends on what version of SpongeBob or Patrick you speak, but there is smart SpongeBob and smart starfish. Both are smart. You'd think smart starfish is smart. I have no idea what you're talking about, James Bailey, but sure. Are you asking who's smarter? Paddington or Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. Paddington's quite smart. Winnie the Pooh, from what I remember, wasn't that smart. Paddington seems to be able to come up with plans. He doesn't understand our society very well, but he isn't stupid. Winnie the Pooh is just kind of a silly little bear. So I'd say Paddington's smarter than Winnie the Pooh. He knows how to make. You saw the contraptions he had if you watched the film. In his home in Peru. Yeah, he had some crazy contraptions to make marmalade. He knows what he's doing. This conversation is going out of hand. You're evacuating to the book capital. That's okay. I hope you enjoy your books, James Bailey. Bye-bye. Knackered, what does it mean? Knackered means tired. That's all it means. You'd say, I'm knackered. It means you're exhausted. You're tired. You want to lay down. That's all it means. I don't know. You can see, I don't think Eltran would say knackered either. I think it's more of an... Part of me thinks it's northern, but I'm not sure if it is. Do you think there's a distribution map of saying that? Let me look this up. Distribution map of saying knackered. Okay. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. It comes from... It's possible. It's probably not gonna work, is it? Yeah, never mind. I don't think there's a map for this. Fair enough. I don't know. I don't hear it very often anymore. Mr. Camp pays in for working. That is something that happens in Central Square Fans, that's true. Winnie the Pooh is straight clumsy. Yeah, I just remember Winnie the Pooh saying, oh, poo, or something. Oh dear, I think he says. Something like that, right? I don't know. You like buckled? So, buckled doesn't mean something broken, does it? Well, buckled under the pressure, I think I've heard. The short life stream. Hello, Rocus Pillskin. Hope you're having a great day today. This is a short life stream. Buckled under... Is that a thing? Or have I made it up? Under the pressure. Yeah, buckled under the pressure. I guess it does mean broke. It means to be defeated by a difficult situation. Buckling a shoe is, you have a buckle, like that metal thing with the hook on it. That's what buckling is. That's a common word, right? You gonna head out? Okay, shit. Hey, lady Magusa, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Not. Why are you bringing up Narnia? Okay. Fair enough. Okay. That's fine. Let's see then. I don't know. Oh yeah, that person? No, never mind. But do you know Warrior Cats? I didn't know much about Warrior Cats. I know that it's a series of books. I never read it though. When I was younger, it didn't interest me and I didn't really see it much. We used to go to the library so much when I was younger and I haven't been to a library for years. Oh my goodness. I didn't really enjoy going there. I just went there because we were forced to read at school, so you know, I had to pick something out. I used to really like getting the arts and crafts books and the jigsaw puzzles. That was quite fun. Knackered can mean broken or damaged, referring to inanimate. That is true. That is true. Knackered can mean you've knackered the thing. Yes. Knackered meaning. Yeah. But it's like when you use when it is used for something like that, yeah, it does mean you've really broken something badly. But it's more of it's like it makes sense that it means that, because when you say you're knackered, it's like you've been through so much that you're exhausted, and it's just like when you've broken something, it's been through too much force and it's broken, you know. That's kind of what you'd use knackered for. Imagine having your own personal library. That'd be great. That'd be insane. Oh my goodness. That'd be a waste for me though. I feel like there are other people who would read the books about what. You accidentally said W, but W anyway. Yeah, W for win. We're winning. That's what we're going with. You can kind of see Miku, right? That's her chin and some of the hair. Feel like Americans use wasted? Do you? I mean, when I think of wasted, for me, it either means you've wasted your time, you've wasted that item, something, or it means you're drunk. You're absolutely wasted. That means someone's really drunk. And they don't know what's going on. I love that word, it's great. Do you use that to say you've broken something? You can say you're wasting away, I guess. That's also one. Vieus is just chatting with us not to be doing what she's supposed to. No, that's fine. These are just chatting streams, Hazel. I just do the nonograms to stop me from going insane, and it helps. It helps me somehow. I'm not sure how it helps, but it does, you know? And also, #1 nonograms VTuber right here. Even if you're not sober even if you're sober while dying. Oh, GTA uses wasted for game over. Oh. I guess wasted can mean you've lost. But that's not a very common way of using it, I think. I think I have heard that before. I don't think it's popular. But yeah, I think wasted can be used to mean you've lost something. Or, yeah. I don't know. You're going to England next year? Good. I hope you have a nice time. That sounds so exciting. I hope you have a nice holiday, Hazel. Sounds great. If it's a holiday. Might not be a holiday. Holiday. Or vacation, as you might call it. Depends where you're from. Yeah, that sounds great. There are lots of fun places you can visit. You're probably going to do the more famous things. I suspect you'll spend a decent amount of time in London. I don't know. Well, what are you going to do in England? That sounds like a great time. I want to go to some more... one thing I want to do, which isn't in England, I want to explore more of Scotland. I've only ever been to Edinburgh, and there's so much there, and I haven't seen it, and I'm missing out. You know, it's in my country, and I haven't seen it. What's the point of going to another country before you've seen all of your own, you know? Obviously, there is a point, but when it's cheaper, you might as well see what's there. Once you've exhausted all your options at home, then you can spend a little extra when you have the budget, right? There is nothing wrong with going to another country. I think it's good to broaden your perspective. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, I would like to see more of Scotland, is what I mean. Have a nice travel. Yeah, you're going next year because Mum's getting treatment this year. Oh, okay, okay. Good luck. I hope that goes well. And you're free to go next year. That's very exciting. Do you have anything you want to do, Hazel, when you go to England? And anywhere in particular you'd like to visit? Is that would be a cool holiday, I suppose. It'd be like me going to somewhere really far away, I guess. Like, if I it'd be like me trying to go to America, it'd be quite an interesting experience. I'd be a bit scared while I was there, because it's a bit of a scary country. But it'd be a really cool holiday, seeing what the culture's like, because it's different, and how people talk to you. I know that's quite different. There's a bunch of sights to see there, and really interesting things I've heard about all my life. Could be cool. Also in Xenoblade 2, Southern English casting a part of the basically isolationist Japan but cold region. Oh, that's interesting. What kind of Southern English do you mean, Corin Flakes? Do you mean like my kind of accent? I mean, mine's not super Southern, but because there are a couple of different Southern accents, aren't there? My accent, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not really from the South, but I have a fairly Southern sounding accent, I suppose. I do say Bath and Path instead of Bath and Path. Even though all my friends used to say Bath and Path. Because I wanted to speak like this, I guess. I don't know, it sounded fun. You definitely want to visit some places, but you don't know what city you're going to. Oh, okay, fair enough. If you don't know where you're going yet, you can't really plan. Makes sense. I hope you have a nice time then. I like talking about places to visit because that's kind of my whole channel. I do places to visit in the UK videos. Basically a tourist guide, I guess. I don't know. I'm really inspired by the channel Abroad in Japan. I thought, hey, what if I do that but in England? You know, I don't know if there's enough interest, but I don't think there's enough crossover yet between people who are interested in the UK and VTuber fans. But maybe I can create the interest, you know, just take some time. I can build my own audience, invent them, make them happen. Would you eat a geoduck? I'm gonna look up what that looks like. Geoduck. Species of very large clam. Is it edible? I mean, if someone cooks it nicely, sure, why not? Why not? Just seafood, right? Sure. Sounds interesting. I might not like it, but I'll try it. Northern English is rural people from a jellyfish archipelago. That is so interesting. Northern English has so much variety though, oh my god. There are so many different accents out there. They're so good, you know. Talked so much today about accents, oh my god. You think Elizabeth Ray's blood fame will generate that interest in you? Ah, maybe so. She sounds very London, I think. That's what she sounds like to me. She's very much got a London accent. And I used to I know I know about her previous life basically, and I used to watch her stuff when I was younger a lot, and it's so cool for me to see. You know, obviously I won't say who it was because I know what whole lives like. I don't want people talking about that, but it's very cool. Yeah, I looked up what they look like. Silver Comet. Yeah, it just sounds interesting. Why not? Why would I not eat that? It's just a clam. Yeah, it's got a bit of it looks like a finger, but why not? It probably tastes nice, right? Don't judge something by its appearance when it's food. You should judge food by its taste. You're going to sleep. Okay, good night, Hazel. I'll try to remember. Thank you. Hope you have a nice sleep. That sounds good. What's the difference between British English and American English? Like, it's the same. You just say something's different. Oh, you're going on you. I'll answer that question in case anyone else wondered, though. So American English, you know, it just has different words and there's different pronunciations of the words. That's what a difference is. There are some words which we use different words for, and some parts it's more of an accent thing. That's all there is. Epic Rap Battles is a high end tier in Xenoblade 1 for her thick Latin accents. Oh, okay. Eltran, who you guys mostly know, who was meant to be on stream tonight but it didn't happen. He will be tomorrow. It has a London... He kind of has a London accent. He does sound like he's from London, but I'm not sure what it is because it's kind of a cultural cross of several accents. Just from the different variety of communities he was around when he grew up. So, but yeah, it sounds like he definitely sounds like he's from London. So that is a London accent example. Elizabeth Rose initials are Herb. that's what you mean by epic rap battles. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, when people, a lot of the stereotypes I found of British accents come from London accents, like the whole thing in it thing and the Tuesday thing, like not instead of Tuesday, which is what I would say, that comes from London English. And only a very specific part of it as well, but I don't know. It is what it is. Stereotypes are stereotypes. Oh my god. As a Canadian, you will introduce the funniest accent of all, new feeds. I want to hear that. I'm curious. I wonder what that sounds like. It sounds like that's a fun name. I think I've heard of a musical or something like that, right? Or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else there. Never mind. I want to finish Hanson ABQ, but I'm struggling. Let's go to. When you go off this bit here. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Sounds vague but Irish, but it has a dialect too distinct from Irish Canadian accents that to be lumped with each other. Interesting. Newfoundlander is another word. Okay, okay. I'm curious what it sounds like now. I don't know. Some accents don't get much media exposure, so we don't really hear them unless you go there. It's just kind of sad. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about accents too much today, and I think we should try and think of something else, because oh my god. We're going accent insane, everyone. It's fine, it's fine. What else have you guys been up to recently? Have you gone anywhere interesting? Have you got any... Is there anyone who wanted to be there for that content planning stream that couldn't and had anything they wanted to suggest? Because I'm open to that. I got a comment like that on my video, no, my live stream, I mean, from Sunday, and I felt bad. Because they said they wanted to give me some ideas, and then I said, well, you can tell me some now if you want, and they didn't. So, you know, if you're one of those people, let me know. I'm happy to write down some suggestions last minute. It's okay. I feel like I've made the videos yet, so it's fine. I don't know. It's what it is. I really do need to get that capture card sometimes. They really want to do Super Mario Galaxy. Oh. We are playing Lego Lord of the Rings twice this week, which might be a bit much. I don't know, some people, but I wanted to do it. I like that game, and I need to keep making lots of progress in it, because it's taking a very long time to finish. So I've done the story now, it's just all about completion, you know? Lots of collecting things, looking at game codes. But I like doing that, it's fun. It's satisfying, you know? I keep saying, you know, I don't know why. It's like I want someone to agree with me, but I don't really mind. Can't get enough of Lego, we're almost halfway through. Oh, okay, yeah, see, Nero Chimera, I know you always love it. You're always the one that's most active in my Lego streams, and I really, really appreciate that. It's really nice to have someone who really likes the Lego stuff. I love the Lego stuff too. It's so fun, and I've been wanting to stream it for a long time, and I finally got onto doing it. I don't know why I didn't do it. Maybe I thought the Lego games cost more money than they actually did. But I did it, so there you go. I'm glad I've got a controller. If I had done it before, I wouldn't have had the controller. And then I really would have struggled, because you need that. It's fine. You'd like more Lego more if the pricing? That is true. That is true. That's why we play the Lego games, because we can't afford the actual sets. So we play the games, and then that's hours more entertainment anyway. Oh my goodness. You find workarounds. I would love to do some more actual Lego sets eventually. It'd be good. I think, no, that is correct. Okay. I don't like this really pale peach colour because it's confusing. I keep thinking they're white tiles because they don't look different enough on this section. But they are, you can see it more clearly on here. That is definitely peach and not white. But it's confusing me because I keep thinking I've left some gaps and I don't understand what's going on. I will figure it out eventually. Goodness. Are there any Lego sets you'd like to do, Cornflakes? If you had the money, what Lego set would you buy first? And it could be as expensive as you like. True how games can be relatively cheap, but the actual building sets are so expensive. Maybe also because they want the big awesome ones? Yeah, well we do. If you're going to get a Lego set, it's a bit sad if you get one of the ones that costs not as much money and then they're really small. And then they're done within 5 minutes and you just feel like you've wasted your money. And I know, they don't look very impressive. And Maybe we should just all buy off-brand Lego and just accept it's not official, but it doesn't matter, it's just a brand. As long as it's fun, that's what counts, right? Right. I might try that. I know that Eltran loves building Lego, and I think one day he wants me to get rich so that one day he can just be there, sat there doing Lego all day. And then I'll be streaming. Oh my god. That is his dream. To build Lego all day long. I'm gonna have a great drink. But I want to build Lego all day long too with him, you know? Lego is so fun. I think it just comes from wanting to do craft projects because I think that's part of why I like it so much. Because when I was younger, I loved doing craft projects and starting kits and following the instructions and doing what I was told to do. But I didn't like doing ones where they give you too much freedom and it's just like, decorate this biscuit. No creativity in my mind. I had no idea what to do. I'd always have to ask people what to do, or if they had a design you could copy, I'd happily do that. It's much more fun for me. I like copying things, which obviously is not something you can market online. That doesn't matter. It's just for fun. And that's why I like things like cross-stitch, because you are copying a pattern, and it's just relaxing. No, you can just turn off your brain and just do it. It's the same with Lego. You do need to think a bit more of Lego because it can be the instructions can be a little bit confusing sometimes. But yeah, it has that same thing. It tells you exactly what to do. You don't have to design it yourself, and I like that. It's satisfying. If you had the money, I'd love to do Sauron's Eye Tower, or Hogwarts Castle, one of the big sets. That sounds fun. I would love to do Sauron's Tower. As I said before, I want to do Rivendell. The really big one, because it looks really good. But there are so many I want to do. I love to do the library as well. I think there's a blacksmith one or a library or something. It's got this really nice blue roof, and it's so pretty. I just want to do them. But we need money, everyone. We can't do these things if we don't make money. Sadness of our world. Have I? Wait, how many is this? This is... Oh, no. It goes down to here. There we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Miku is coming together finally. You know, it's Miku. That was the most out of tune Miku you've ever heard. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I can sing better than that. I don't know why it came out so poorly. Maybe I'm just I am, to be fair. Alright, this goes here and here and here. Ah, it's coming together. I see. Just filling in her hair, because it's quite complicated. It's fine. Alright. We'll get there. Keep shaking my head. When I shake my head, I'm not saying no, it's just like me trying to clear my mind. Think, what am I doing? What's going on? Who am I? Where am I? Like, reset my mind. It's fine. I'm fine. Alright, how much? She's a bit of a weird white strip right now. I should probably fill in the center section. Did you like Narnia? I think I did. I think I did like the films, but I think I watched them when I was really young, and I didn't remember what happened in them when I got a bit older, so I was just really confused. And I read the first book, and I actually did enjoy that. And that's surprising. I don't really usually enjoy reading books. But yeah, I remember reading the first book at school, and that was quite interesting. It kept me more engaged than most books do. But yeah, I don't think I'm that big a fan as some people probably were. But it was entertaining. Yeah. I remember I think the only film we had was Voyage of the Dawn Treader as well. After a certain point, I think we chucked out a lot of DVDs. And then that's not a great way of starting on the series. Then you just get really confused about what's going on. Peter Pan. I was obsessed with Peter Pan. I don't know why. I really liked Peter Pan when I was little. It was just... I don't know why. I just remember being on my trampoline, thinking about it, just jumping. I just wanting to go to the second star to the right. I think it's just the whole idea. It's just... I get it now. Peter Pan started my obsession with isekai. I wanted to be summoned to another world. That's so nostalgic. Oh, it makes so much sense. That's why I liked it. I wanted to be taken to a magical world, basically. Do you have a favorite iteration of the story? Strangely enough, I really like the direction they went with in the TV show Once Upon a Time, if you've seen that. Just because they made it such an interesting little plot with Peter Pan being evil and all those the shocks and the drama. The show was strange, but I did enjoy it actually. It was a fun time. It was very complicated. If you've seen the Once Upon a Time family tree video made by the Theorizer, it is so funny. Look at the Miku. It is the Miku. It is the Miku. While cooking, you answer Great Deku Tree set. What is that? Guessing it's not Deku from My Hero Academia. Great Deku Tree. Oh, it's from Zelda. Okay. I've never played any of those games, so I didn't know that. Let me look up the Lego set though. I'm looking. It's loading. Oh, that's pretty. That's cute. I can see why you'd want that, especially if you were a fan of the games. That's nice. I think I would want that if I played those games too. Your favourite Peter Pan story is Hook, the story of Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, Julia Roberts, somewhat old, but Peter Pan grown up, Rufio. I'm not sure how well I remember that. I have seen it. I know I've seen that film, but I don't remember it very well. I don't know. I remember there was this one Peter Pan film where they... I remember Wendy gave Peter Pan a kiss, and it was a little item. And as a child, that confused me so much. I was like, what is this thing? Why does it not exist outside of this film? I know I've learned recently it was actually in the book, but I didn't, I was just so, why did they do that? It just makes it so confusing as to what that means. It's not a real thing. It's something they made up for the story. I don't understand. It's, because I remember looking it up as a child because I was so confused and my parents didn't know what it meant. It's just, why are they making this film extra confusing? Because I knew what a kiss was. Like, parents give you kisses. It's, why are they hiding kisses from children? I don't know. Oh god. I remember I really liked I really liked the Tinkerbell Disney Fairy films. They're really good. They're really entertaining. They had really interesting plots and they were really fun. And lots of adventure. As an adventurer, I love adventures. I like adventure stories. I always have. Rufio is played by Prince Zuko. He has such an iconic voice. I love that. That's fun. I've counted this correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this is 13? Huh? I have counted this from, you know what, I'm just going to try and fill it in. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Oh, it did. Okay, we're fine. It fills in perfectly. I miscounted, that's all that happened. And this row's done. Yay! Disney Fairies mentioned? Yeah! We love the Disney Fairies. They're such fun films. I really did. I rewatched those so many times when I was younger. Sorry, not that actor. He looks like Thomas Brody, the one who played Peter Pan with Robbie Kay. You don't know if they got married. I don't know. I don't know actors. I'm sorry. You watched the Once Upon a Time Peter Pan that got made dark, and that makes Pied Piper story more accurate to the book stuff, but also actually played Peter got married not long ago. Oh, yeah. Once Upon a Time one was so strange. I loved it. It was great. My goodness, that was such a strange show. Like the way that some of the characters would go through an arc in a season, and then the next season they're just back to how they were before, and they just keep going through the same arc for the whole show. Rumpelstiltskin. It was so strange. But I couldn't stop watching it. You know, I was hooked on that show. It was so good. It was just. It was so distinctly American as well. It was just like the typical American fantasy drama. That's what it felt like. Not Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek. Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, the TV show. Very different character. And in Once Upon a Time, he is called the Dark One. And yeah, I mean, he can, like, grant wishes and stuff. And he makes deals with people, that is true. But he's more... His actual personality is just very different. Like, he's just like a laughing evil guy, and he doesn't really... He's happy with his life, basically, kind of. Like, he can give himself the things he wants. He has a castle, he has the power. He's not the same as the guy in Rumpelstiltskin Shrek, where he, in order to get those things, he has to get Shrek to be taken out of the picture, you know? It's not quite the same. True, the continuity got really mixed up. They kind of introduced multiverse concepts. They did, and they tried to do that thing with Frozen, which was so strange. But I kind of loved it. And they just invented a bunch of Frozen lore, and then Frozen 2 came out, and it just all got completely debunked because none of that happened. Oh my god. Is Once Upon a Time live action Kingdom Hearts? I never played Kingdom Hearts, but I know that Kingdom Hearts, it has lots of different stories, like fairy tale stories put together in a game. So I think so. I think it is similar in that sense. It's about lots of people from different fairy tale stories coming together and being forced to live in a human world town, well, our world town, and all their memories are wiped, and they think they're just regular people who lived in that town because of a curse. And then it's up to one little boy who has a storybook that tells him what really happened and the curse and all the stories. And he has to go find his mum, the protagonist Emma, and they have to go save Storybrooke, which is what the town is called, from the curse, and free everyone, get their memories back, potentially send them back if they want to. Although they don't even do that. Like, they all seem pretty content living in the modern world. I guess they like the things that you get out of it, like phones and modern technology. Because it is like a medieval-inspired world, the Enchanted Forest, which is the name of their world. So I understand. But, yeah. I've always found it so strange in that show, though, because, like, they basically took all the people from a whole country and forced them into a town, and then that means that that country on the map in the world that they came from is now just deserted? What? That must have had massive consequences for that world. And they every now and then they come back and visit it, and they kind of do see some of the consequences. It's so interesting. Nothing better than a Cheerio cup covered with chocolate from the inside and out. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds tasty. I'd love that. I want some Cheerios. I did order some Cheerios at a festival a bit ago, but I ordered way too many and I really struggled to eat them all and I felt really sick. Don't do that. Get an appropriate amount. My eyes are bigger than my belly, as they say. And the city is blocked from the real world. They can't leave until the curse is broken. Main character girl can only come in there because of her bloodline. That is true. That is true. Yeah, she is the daughter of Snow White and Prince Charming. Which means she's and because she's the product of true love, which means she is the savior and has magical powers, basically. Pure light powers, rather. Whereas a lot of the characters have powers of evil, or well, there's such a nut. The best character in that show is Regina, the evil queen, without a doubt. It just has to be. It is, you know, she just has such good progression, and she genuinely really loves Henry. Even though she's kind of evil at first, and she never stops loving Henry, and it's so good the way she changes every time. Okay, now I want to rewatch Once Upon a Time. No, I shouldn't, because it's so long. It sucks away your days if you do that. Binge watching that show is saying goodbye to a good week or two. Because it's so addictive. Every episode ends in a big cliffhanger, and you're like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? I remember we used to watch it when it was still coming out, which was nice. Snow White and Prince Charming, so Charming cheated? Charming didn't cheat, what do you mean? What do Corin thinks. He didn't cheat. Sorry, oh yeah, Cinderella is Prince Charming. Sorry, no, I understand now what you mean, because yeah, Prince Charming is from Cinderella. No, it's not the same. So, I don't know, it's just what he's called. In Once Upon a Time, he is not, Cinderella has a different husband, although I don't think he's in it that much. Cinderella is in it a bit, but she's not a very central character. I don't know. She has a daughter as well, I think. I don't remember, but her daughter's a baby in the show. It's not an adult. And City. No, I already read that. It was a fun show enough. You couldn't stop watching, although confusing. But the Peter Pan arc was your favorite, and you remember that the most vividly. Me too. The two things I really remember were the Frozen arc and the Peter Pan arc, and I don't know. It was just so good. Because they really changed up the format in the Peter Pan arc. They went to a whole new world, basically, which was the Peter Pan area. They met so many new characters. Peter Pan was just so evil, and it was so good. And there was, like, so much backstory and lore, and all the adventures as well. Going through the jungle. I loved it. When it comes to Prince Charming, let's go with the one thing ever I came up with, where the Charmings from the forest aren't the same Charmings as the Charmings from... Okay, that's a lot of Charmings. I don't know. Too many Charmings. A Prince Charming divorced Cinderella and found true love with Snow White. No, it's a different Prince Charming. I don't know. But yeah, his name is David in the real world, if that helps to differentiate them. His name is David. I don't remember what Snow White's name was Mary Margaret, I think. Which is a very old-fashioned sounding name. Margaret is very old-fashioned. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I guess that's the kind of thing they were going for. They were going for something quite old-fashioned, because she's quite... In terms of Disney, obviously she was the first Disney princess. Her story's probably as old as all the others, in terms of when they came about in actual fairy tales. But yeah, Once Upon a Time is very much based on Disney stories. I think they had licenses to do that from Disney. But they do have bits and pieces that aren't from Disney, I think. Like... I think Little Red Riding Hood's in it, at least. Yeah, she is. And I don't think they've made a Disney one of those. It's Hoodwinked, but that's not Disney. Hoodwinked was so good as well. I need to rewatch that film. I need to watch so many films. Talking about fairy tale multiverses, you actually really like Descendants? I haven't seen Descendants. It looks interesting, but I never watched it. I don't know. It just seemed... It was something from Disney Channel, and we didn't have Disney Channel, and then I just couldn't find it anywhere legally. I didn't really care enough. Said that never happened. And I never watched it, and I'm now at this point, I don't really want to, because I know it is aimed at, like, teenagers, and younger teenagers more than anything, and that's not really... I'm not the target audience anymore, and I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I might have if I'd watched it back then. I don't know. And I wasn't the target audience of Disney Channel as a whole. I just wasn't my kind of program. Too much drama shows, you know? I like fantasy stuff. That's the main thing I like in TV shows. Anyway. We are so close to finishing this. I think. Wow. Oh my god, what did I just do? I've just made a bunch of red lines. No! Oh dear. Let's change that back. Alright, let's go to here. That's a 6. That's a 6. Alright, we're making progress. You can see Miku, right? You got the head, a bit of the body. She's coming together! Yay! Are there any other shows like that I've seen where it's like fairy tales, multiverses? I'm not sure. I swear there is one that's a bit like that, but I don't remember what it is. Huh. I don't know. It's great. I do like it when stories do that. But there is some... It's so interesting hearing the original versions of those stories that Disney has made so wholesome. Because some of them get pretty gruesome with the way that they defeat the villains. Like they'll get birds stabbing their eyes out, which I think what happens to the Ugly Sisters in Cinderella. And it's why they should have made those into films. I'd watch that. I think that'd be great. I'd love to see an accurate to the story version of those things. Although the story of Sleeping Beauty is really messed up. So I don't know. That one that's just not we don't need to see that in live action. No one needs to make a film of the original Sleeping Beauty. That's just not necessary. Oh my god. If you want to know, you can look it up. It's not. I shouldn't talk about it on stream. You remember when the movie Brother Grimm, which is cool? I haven't seen that. What's that about? Is it just a bunch of fairy tales? That sounds cool. Yeah, I swear there is something I've seen where it's like multiple fairy tales put together. I don't know. So is Little Mermaid? Yeah, well, it's kind of messed up. I did read The Little Mermaid, the book, when I was in primary school. It was just on the shelf, so it was interesting. And I remember that she dies. I think she doesn't succeed with her contract, and she ends up becoming sea foam at the end. That was the main takeaway I remember from that book. I just remember she died. So they gave her a happy ending in the Disney film, which she did not get originally. Which is fair enough, I guess. They like their happy endings, but it's not accurate. It doesn't have to be accurate. Stories are meant to be changed over time. There's no reason we need to be purists with our stories. It's okay. But it's nice to have an awareness of what it used to be. Become foam. That is true. Become foam. That is the goal she achieved. If that is your goal, that is what she did. It's a fun book. It's about where I was going with their stories are actually really real, and they have to survive, and the Brother Grimm stories are kind of dark also. That's interesting. I like the sound of that. I feel like I'd enjoy that film. I want to watch that now. My goodness. Sounds like so much fun. Not to be the characters. Just sounds like a fun thing to watch, is what I mean. My goodness. Okay. I will try to remember to watch that. So today we are learning about lots of things which I want to watch. I'm probably never going to watch, but I like the idea of watching them. Oh my god. It's fine. I love the idea of bringing together lots of different things, like multiverse stuff. But it just... the way it feels like pop culture just suddenly went multiverse mad quite a few, like 5 years ago. And then everything decided they had to do it. Because Marvel did it, and everyone was like, oh my god, Marvel does so well, and then we must all do it. And then multiverses became old, and no one cared anymore. And it's kind of sad. Like, we don't have to... the fact that things always have to come in massive trends, which then makes the thing that used to be fun not fun anymore, it's just really sad. It's a shame that we just can't every now and then have a multiverse story, and it's cool, and then we have another one eventually. Not just, oh my god, this one film did well, oh, let's make 10,000 other films that are the same thing. We need variety. I don't know. And it feels like cinemas, movie theaters for Americans, have, at least my local cinema, they're too scared to show a lot of films in it. Like, they'll only do the really big releases that they already expect to do well because they have big brands behind them. Which means, even though the company as a whole, I know they do the films in London, they won't do them in my local cinema. It isn't available to me, and it makes me so sad because they don't show anime films, and I really want to watch them, and I can't watch them because I'd have to travel quite a long way away to go watch it, and it's usually when my parents would be going to bed, and they don't want to be taking me back and forth in the car, so you know, I can't watch them, and it makes me sad. It's fine. Doctor Who does have kind of multiverse, and one of the first to do it is Silver Screen. Yes, it is. Doctor Who has an interesting multiverse, and I think they did. Doctor Who is such a good show. It's such a long-spanning show, and there's so much. That's one of the best things about Doctor Who is just the fact that it has so much lore, so many episodes. Like, if I really wanted to, I haven't done it yet, and I think I will one day. There are so many episodes I could go back and watch from the classic Doctor Who era that I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of them. Oh, no, I've seen the first 4. Sorry. But I haven't seen any others of the old episodes, and there's so much content out there if you want to watch it, if you get into it. Which means there's so much they can pull back on. Although I don't like how much Russell T Davies keeps doing it, and I wish we didn't have Russell T Davies again, as I've said previously. We need new writers. We need new ways of doing Doctor Who that aren't from the same circle of writers that Chris Chibnall, Stephen Moffat, and Russell T Davies came from. They were already friends. They used to go to Doctor Who clubs together. I mean, we need someone young, fresh, new ideas, you know? New direction. I don't know. His Dark Materials? Yes, I've been watching His Dark Materials recently. I was watching that the other day. I really like it. I haven't seen it all yet, so don't spoil it. But yeah, it's getting so interesting. They're going to another world, and there's a city, and it's good. It's just the kind of thing I wanted it to be with the multiverses. Oh, it's so interesting. It was, at first, I wasn't sure about it. I don't think it has the strongest start as a show, but it does get better, and there's so many mysteries in that show. It's very exciting. And I just found it, I don't know what else to say about that show. This is why I'm not a commentary YouTuber, but you know, let's do a Doctor Who with a sonic hammer instead of a screwdriver. I mean, I feel like that would be a little bit going a bit too far. You gotta keep some of the core elements of the Doctor. Because even though the current sonic screwdriver doesn't look like a screwdriver at all, it's still called the sonic screwdriver. I don't think they should change that. I know that River Song used to have a Sonic Pro, and so did old Amy Pond. But I don't think anyone else has had anything. No, there was the Sonic Cane, wasn't there? Matt Smith had that. That was cool. I don't know. Anyway, this is the final black one to put in, and we have finished Miku! Yay! Yes, she is! It's Miku! So cute. And then we go, I'm thinking Miku, Miku, Miku. Every time I see Miku, I think that song. Miku, Miku, Miku. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, Miku. You know? I love it. So that song, I used to have a tie on my my character before I changed my model, so I could have been like blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your wife, and I could have made it a song all about me, but I didn't have a tie anymore. So maybe I'll dress up in a tie and I can sing the song. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Miku does not speak to British people. That is true, that is true. I have seen that. It's very sad. It's okay. I don't care what she thinks, I'm going to talk to her anyway. Kind of reminds you of the film Stardust, in a sense. If you've watched it, it's about a human that enters a fantasy world to get Stardust for a girl he likes, and in the fantasy world, Star is alive, love, and sees. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that, though. That sounds interesting, though. The one pixel in the mouth is making you scream? There's 2 pixels in her mouth. Mixels? Pixels. What do you... She's got 2 mouth pixels. So there's one there. And there's one there. There's 2. I'm so confused. Are you saying there's one inside my mouth? I don't think there is. I see one. Huh. I don't know. Well, anyway, asymmetrical. Right. I know what you mean now. Yeah, it is an asymmetrical face, that is true. Maybe she's doing this. Sorry, I didn't have tracking for that. But like, if you put your mouth to one side of your face, everyone can do it. So she's putting a face, that's what it is. Anyway, this was the final one I wanted to do today because it's been about 2 hours and a half, I think. So thank you very much everyone for coming to my stream tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for Stardew Valley, which was supposed to be today, but it'll be at 10 PM VST. Okay? And I'll see you then. Good night, everyone, or good morning if it's morning, or good afternoon. Happy time zone. And bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Where's my end screen? I never played it. Bye bye.